As someone who's seen hundreds of small businesses get destroyed by email scams, I need to tell you something important. The myths you believe about email security are the same ones I hear right before a business gets hit with a massive financial loss. I've watched too many smart business owners lose everything because they trusted these dangerous lies. The worst part? These myths feel so reasonable that you probably believe at least one of them right now. But what you don't know about email scams absolutely can hurt you. And it's costing small businesses $6.7 billion every year. Today, I'm going to destroy 3 deadly myths that are putting your business at risk right now. Mike Thompson owned a successful plumbing business in Ohio. When his IT consultant warned him about email scams, Mike laughed it off. "It won't happen to me," he said. "I'm just a small plumber. Who's going to target me?" 3 weeks later, criminals stole $52,000 from his business account through a single fake email. This is myth number 1, thinking you're too small to be a target. Most small business owners believe they're invisible to cyber criminals. They think hackers only care about big corporations with millions of dollars. This thinking creates a false sense of security that leaves businesses wide open. Here's the wake-up call. 46% of cyber attacks specifically target small businesses, not big corporations. Small businesses are the primary target, not an afterthought. Criminals understand that smaller organizations lack the resources for strong security measures or dedicated IT staff. They know you have money, but weak defenses. The media makes this worse by focusing on attacks against huge companies. You hear about Target getting hacked, but you don't hear about the dental office in your town that lost $75,000. These stories happen every day, but they don't make national news. I've seen a family restaurant lose their entire savings to a fake vendor email. A small accounting firm lost $125,000 to criminals pretending to be a client. A local auto shop owner had to close his business after scammers drained his payroll account. Criminals prefer small businesses because you have enough money to make the crime worthwhile. But you don't have enterprise-level security. It's like choosing between robbing a bank with armed guards or robbing a house with an unlocked door. That brings us to myth number 2. Sarah Martinez ran a successful marketing agency and proudly told everyone about her premium antivirus software. "I've got the best antivirus money can buy," she said. Nothing gets through. 2 months later, criminals stole $75,000 from her business account through a single email that looked like it came from her bank. Her expensive antivirus software never detected anything wrong. Business owners feel invincible when they install antivirus software because companies market it as complete protection. This creates a dangerous false sense of security. Here's the reality check. Antivirus software can't protect against social engineering attacks that trick humans, not computers. Email scams work by manipulating your emotions and trust, not by installing malware that antivirus can catch. Criminals don't need to hack your computer when they can hack your mind. Modern scammers use legitimate email services like Gmail and Outlook to send their attacks. They attach clean PDF files that don't contain any malware. They copy real company logos and email templates. Your antivirus software sees nothing suspicious because technically nothing is suspicious from a software perspective. The shocking truth is that 95% of successful cyber attacks involve human error, not technical failures. Criminals know your antivirus can't read emotions or detect lies. They exploit the human element because that's where businesses are most vulnerable. Now here's myth number 3, and this one might surprise you. The email looked perfect. Professional formatting, flawless grammar, and the exact corporate signature that Jensen Manufacturing had seen hundreds of times from their supplier. The accounts payable manager approved the $100,000 wire transfer without hesitation. 3 days later, they discovered the email was completely fake. Most business owners still believe scam emails are easy to spot because they're full of typos and bad grammar. This dangerous myth makes people feel confident they can protect themselves just by reading carefully. This advice is dangerously outdated. Modern scammers use AI tools and native English speakers to create perfect communications. They copy real company email templates down to the smallest detail. I've seen fake emails that looked exactly like messages from Microsoft, banks, and vendors. The grammar was perfect. The formatting was identical. The logos were crisp and professional. These emails fooled experienced business owners who thought they knew what to look for. Criminals now have access to the same AI writing tools that legitimate businesses use. They can generate flawless emails in seconds. They study real company communications and replicate them perfectly. Some scammers write better emails than most legitimate businesses. But there's one more myth that's even more dangerous than the first three. Before we talk about this final myth, I want to ask you something important. What's one cybersecurity truth you've always believed about your business? Leave your answer in the comments because I guarantee at least one of your beliefs is putting you at serious risk. David Chen had a Harvard MBA and ran the finance department at a mid-sized consulting firm. When he received an urgent email from his CEO requesting an immediate wire transfer for a confidential acquisition, David acted fast. He wired $200,000 to the account exactly as instructed. The CEO was in meetings all day and never sent that email. Most business owners believe their educated, intelligent employees are immune to email scams. They think smart people can't be fooled by obvious tricks. This dangerous myth creates a false sense of security that leaves businesses wide open. Here's the uncomfortable truth. Scammers specifically target smart people by exploiting their confidence and desire to be helpful. Intelligent employees want to solve problems quickly and impress their bosses. Criminals know this and use it against them. Research shows that education level has no correlation with susceptibility to social engineering attacks. A PhD is just as likely to fall for a well-crafted scam as someone with a high school diploma. Intelligence doesn't protect against emotional manipulation. Business email compromise attacks work by impersonating authority figures and creating time pressure. Criminals send emails that appear to come from CEOs, vendors, or clients. They create urgency that forces quick decisions without proper verification. The average attack costs over $125,000. The same traits that make employees valuable also make them vulnerable. Their willingness to help and act quickly becomes a weakness that criminals exploit mercilessly. These myths have created a $6.7 billion annual loss for small businesses who thought they were protected. Every assumption you have about email security needs to be questioned immediately. The "it won't happen to me" thinking, the antivirus safety blanket, the grammar police approach, and trusting smart employees are all setting you up for financial disaster. The key takeaway is that relying on outdated beliefs about email security is a direct path to financial ruin. Your current protection strategy probably isn't working. Knowing the truth is critical, but it's not enough. In our next video, we'll show you the advanced strategies top businesses use and reveal a real-world case study. This is where your protection gets serious. You can't afford to skip this.